man, age 27.
Good blow. O'Neal. I'm not going to deny that guy's talent. Here's O'Neal. Bird Clemens, of course. Oh, my goodness. Anderson to O'Neal.
They're doing an excellent job in carving up the Indiana defense.
Oh, look out long. Look out. Oh, nice.
Once again.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes.
Big fella, we're trying to prevent you from dunking. You only have 7. Most guys would be happy for that for the week.
He loves coming off in that area.
And there wasn't much doubt about what was going to happen then. Hardaway.
Oh!
Hello.
Yes! Oh, yes!
Skiles at the other end. Here's O'Neal. Donald Hardaway to O'Neal off the glass.
Hardaway really caught that ball on the wing. Look at the clock. Sorry, he had 9 seconds.
Shaq wants it. A mismatch against Strong.
Shaq coming alive, igniting the crowd, barking at the officials, demanding the foul.
Potentially great. He's got the potential to be one of the great players.
9 on the shot clock. Ellison playing Shaquille O'Neal up and under. Going to stop that move. Screen and roll. Ellison with the block. Shaquille with a monster follow. Oh, baby. Dennis Scott from 19 feet doesn't fall. Shaquille with his second field goal of the quarter, and it's a 2-point Orlando lead.
That's Boston's last timeout.
Into Shaquille O'Neal.
Quality club, but yet still we have to feel good about where we are right now.
Back into it. It doesn't require much. That'll quieten the crowd.
Step in and take a charge in front of him. You know, Shaquille had been out. He's in the first 8 minutes of the game. He had 10.7 rebounds.
Orlando with a 1-point lead. That's it. Wennington that fell. He challenged the passing lane. Up as an easy 2.
And from time to time, Bill Wennington will be able to make that.
22 points. Here's Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, again, he powered his way. 12 points for O'Neal, along with 7 rebounds. Shaw with the step. Oh, put home by O'Neal. Shaquille has taken over. He has killed the ball in this first half. Wants a time.
Purdue goes down again. The lob into Shaquille O'Neal, who looked to me as though he caught that above the cylinder.
He runs it down. Bad pass. Horace Grant stepped in for the steal.
Shaquille with a monster jam and the foul on Longley. That's 5.
They've got 2 stops here. They've been very fortunate.
Here's Shaquille bumping into Will Purdue.
Good defense.
The lob to Shaquille O'Neal.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to get out and run. Get down the floor, find him in an early post right underneath the basket.
3-point Magic lead. Make it 5, and that's the biggest lead. Hardaway finds Shaquille O'Neal to go first half. Orlando showing incredible poise. The lob to O'Neal from Scott.
1 for 7 in this half.
Into Shaquille wide open for that jam. Spinning inside of Wennington.
I mentioned a moment ago, Phil Jackson wants more from Kukoc. Shaquille O'Neal. Hardaway swinging in and put home by O'Neal. Bulls trying to catch Orlando on the transition. That will not last very long. We would see it from time to time as O'Neal gets inside. We saw that success by the Bulls during the regular season, but
To get loose for the open jumper.
Shaquille O'Neal off a beautiful lead pass. Bill Wennington never saw coming.
Anthony. This is the jumper, and Shaquille with a monster jam. Oh, baby.
No finger roll there. That was sheer power.
The 9th offensive rebound.
Let Longley soften him up a little bit.
Ooh, speaking of soften him up.
that stanchion will be vibrating for the next 5 minutes.
Let's hear the sound of this.
That's like saying, let's listen to that bomb explode. It's not a pretty sound.
Again, Scottie Pippen. Oh, look at Shaq with a steal. Look at him handle it in the court. Oh, my goodness. Shaquille O'Neal, what an athlete. Are you kidding me?
I still can't quite believe that. He didn't have any problem at all with the steal, the open court dribbling. Scottie Pippen kind of made a play on the ball as though it would have mattered at all.
He's saying, Coach, I told you I can play guard. Let me play out on the floor.
Big miss, rebound,
It's
and
over.
It's over right here. Here's the cherry on the sundae.
Shaquille should not have dunked that ball. You know what he should have done? He should have just dribbled out the clock.
It's all over, and the Bulls' season comes to an end.
Shaw got up in the air, wasn't sure what he wanted to do with it. How about just give it to the big guy, let him take him home?
In the playoffs, Shaq is averaging 6 offensive rebounds a game.
And you've got to have the game quickly.
Shaq can't dispute. Oh, hurt me, Rim. The Shaq just moved Antonio Davis, let me tell you.
That
got away with it.
That is Scott looking for his 5th three-pointer, doesn't get it. Shaq gets his 3rd slam of the ball game.
How that developed.
Now Smith fronts him. O'Neal gets away and slams it home. No pressure on the basketball, which allowed the easy pass inside.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, my goodness, have mercy.
That's a play anytime that he feels that you're fronting him early.
Dennis Scott set the check back in is Penny Hardaway, the big-time alley-oop again to Shaquille O'Neal. Get it, rebound Anderson, outlet to Hardaway. Shaq is cherry-picking. Nick Van Exel, who did it this year. Shaq right underneath. Shaq posting up on Antonio Davis. Has his way with Davis. What a game for the big fella.
Wow, the big fella is working to get excellent low post position. He's catching that ball so deep.
Dennis Scott backing Reggie Miller. Goes to the running one-hander and tipped home by O'Neal.
And this has been a big problem for Rick Smits. He is just not strong enough to get his body on Shaq to keep him off the offensive board.
Record is held by Doc Rivers and Magic Johnson. Shaquille the ball. Leading Hardaway for O'Neal. Bothered from behind by Anderson. Got a piece of it. And Shaw pops it down. 5 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Shaquille O'Neal right back. Ran on the steal. Checking the floor, then going all the way. Went with the left hand. O'Neal. Smith's putting the move on Anderson. Here's Shaquille. It's a nice setup from Nick Anderson to Shaquille O'Neal, who missed the initial attempt.
Good job by the Pacers there. The side out of bounds play was for Nick Anderson, but by denying Jeff Turner, kept him out of it, but Shaq takes care of business.
Very aggressive move going right at Antonio Davis. And his pass, a weak one, picked off. Shaquille O'Neal leading the break, going all the way, and he drew the foul. Rammed with one of the technicians, one of the cameramen behind the basket, and then making sure that he was okay.
Well, how about Reggie Miller trying to stop this play? And no way, he just ran right through that tackle. The arm tackle will not get it done. Very painful, very sore, and that is on the shooting hand.
Shaquille O'Neal. Rick Smith gambled. Dale Davis came over, and Shaquille able to power his way. O'Neal getting possession. The foul, yes, and a count.
And when Shaq catches the ball that deep in the paint, you'll see a lot of Superman S's.
That's the slam count. Hardaway with the head fake. Jackson able to stay with him. Hardaway with a nice pass for O'Neal. And the game tied at 5.
Well, Rick Smits got all turned around that time. Didn't know where Shaq was.
O'Neal with the step. And again, met by the double. Able to whip by Jackson. The tip by Grant. Hakeem coming off one of the... Shaquille O'Neal is able to come up with his 11 from 12 points.
Shaq's reading, finding the open man.
Nice pass. O'Neal And try to shoot. Whatever. It worked. Shaquille with 15.
I'm not sure either, Moss. And Sam Mitchell isn't quite sure what happened there. He was just wanting to get his head out. Orlando's defense is so strong.
The alley-oop for Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Orlando 36 and Houston 25.
That is not Houston's defensive game. Big front line now for the Rockets. Not a lot of scoring.
NBA Finals record. Anderson. O'Neal on the follow. Anderson for O'Neal.
Orlando's defense has generated terrific offensive opportunities. The over-the-top pass, nothing Hakeem can do here.
Hardaway. And Anderson went to the left hand, gave up. O'Neal was able to put it back down. It's a 10-point Houston lead. And again, pressure by the Magic. Drexler looking for the room against Anderson.
Nick's shots have been three-pointers, and most of them have been open ones, but he's also has to think about taking the ball to the basket.
Oh, beautiful move by Shaquille O'Neal. And the foul. Foul committed by Drexler, his second. Halfway through. O'Neal. Oh, a powerful move. Shaw in the backcourt. Hardaway with an air ball. O'Neal. Shaquille. The crowd sensing the kill, but O'Neal right back. It's now to a 5-point lead.
Come back to O'Neal, and we'll look to see if anybody drops down. If they don't.
And you thought the Beast was going to be on later tonight.
Hardaway got it off the bench, and O'Neal with a slam, put back, and a foul. Hardaway shot rolling off, and O'Neal making sure to Hardaway. O'Neal. As the Magic will go up 2-0 and head to Detroit. Shaquille with an exclamation point on the Magic win, his 29th point.
You can understand why Doug Collins loves this team. They don't quit, but this game is just too hard, and the other team is just too good.
Because if you give them easy baskets on the fast break and then give them easy baskets on second shots, you're in trouble.
Like how easy that was. Shaquille missed the jump hook from about a foot, but then caught the ball and rammed it back, and that's how easy it'll be if the Hawks don't double.
Bob, he did that up over the top of Christian Laettner like he wasn't even there. This season, a lot of you remember him. He was in Houston for 5 years. He was not drafted. He went to free agent.
Oh, baby! Brian Shaw lobbing to Shaquille and got him on their feet, including Mama Lucille, and that rhymed.
They're going to this guy at least 2 out of every 3 times down the floor. And now, when he's allowed to jump into your chest.
And this is Hardaway trying to back Steve Smith in. Not quite so easy. Much more quickly now. But then that happens.
Well, he has 37 points and 12 rebounds. 8 on the offensive end. Quicker rotating and then cutting down, getting beat.
Look out! Hardaway to O'Neal. That's a new playoff high for Shaquille of 41 points.
Well, every game has its own personality, plus it's refereed differently.
Shaquille with the offensive board off the Hardaway miss and the hard throwdown jam.
Now that is an extension of game 1 on the offensive glass. Oh, baby.
Shaquille O'Neal scoring off the lob.
Now that, you always try to tell guys, don't lose contact with the center. All right, and that's exactly what happened. Laettner lost contact, and Shaq just went right around it. Just keep an eye on this.
Kilo on Anthony Hardaway. Hardaway with 9 points. They all came in the first quarter. The lob inside to Shaquille O'Neal, who has 14. 3:17 to go in the half.
He's having a very, very tough night.
Nobody picked up Shaquille. Easy jam. Nice. Anderson to Shaquille, rewarding the big fella for the transition and the Shackster tonight. The opening tap.
And into Shaquille. Once he catches it there, forget about it. Leitner came over the top, attempted to steal. When he didn't get it, it was curtains. And the Magic up 2-0 quarter, just 40% now. Grant misses. O'Neal.
Big time rebound and finish for O'Neal. 6 1/4 for him, 12 in the ball game.
Hardaway got the offensive rebound. And Shaq with a throwdown from Penny.
Very conservative here in the fourth quarter of play after 3 very exciting quarters. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal.
Leitner with a flop. Officials would have none of it. And Shaq rams it home. 24 for Shaquille.
Unfortunately, he's only shooting 47%.
Got his own rebound off the free throw and throws it down hard.
Penny Hardaway, the lob with Shaquille, very soft. And nobody was around Shaquille at all. Maybe nothing. 68-52.
Team's trapping the pick and roll.
Shaquille getting the ball again out high, but going for his own rebound and jamming it down. That's a bad sign.
Well, he did say that on Wednesday night that he would be dunking, and dunking from the opening tap.
Shaquille O'Neal, Leitner trying to keep him away from the post. Up and under, 2 jams in a row, true to his word, following the game. He said, I'll be back. I never had 2 bad games back-to-back, and I won't again.
Amen.
That was hot butter defense. Orlando playing the role of the knife.
Well, anytime that you get the trap in the backcourt and you throw it to a big forward and he dribbles the length of the floor.
13-3. Bulls by 10, 7:50 to play in the first, and O'Neal breaks free underneath.
Now Luke Longley was trying to get up on the top side. In fact, trying to front. Scottie Pippen was dropping in the lap of Shaq. No pressure on the ball. Easy pass and dunk.
Trying to mix it up physically underneath the glass with Dennis Rodman.
7.5 to play in the first. By 7 in the lob for O'Neal.
Bill Wennington just cannot keep his body on Shaquille O'Neal.
Down low. Made the move to the baseline on Longley. Shaquille has 18. 6.
And he was going to dunk that thing.
Like that.
Oh, boy.
Scott finds O'Neal. Jordan tries to take it away, and O'Neal gets the basket. 0 for 5 tonight. Longley forgot O'Neal was down there. Shaw underneath. The dunk is good. Single covers. Now Pippen is over to help. And O'Neal is able to explode. Shaquille O'Neal all fired up here at the start. And he's a street shooter. He could get hot. Hardaway penetrating. Rebound O'Neal.
And a delay of game on Penny Hardaway, went driving to the basket there. And
Which would take place in Chicago on Wednesday night. O'Neal led beautifully by Bowie. Orlando Hardaway trying to set up O'Neal. Pass, but Shaquille made the recovery. And it's the Magic 21 and the Bulls 14. Hardaway for 3. O'Neal. Oh, Shaquille unstoppable in this first half. 44-36. The Magic by 8. A minute and a half gone by in the third. Nice move by O'Neal. The spin leading to the stuff. 21 for Shaq.
the alley-oop lob doesn't get an opportunity here. There's the hard spin again.
Yes, and it counts. And Shaquille O'Neal has been unstoppable with that move. The head fake, the spin, and the stuff, drawing the foul.